Hey guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a 301 redirect inside of WordPress. Now, there's two different methods we can use to do this. The first one is by using a plugin, and then the second one, we're actually going to go into the files and create the redirect manually. So let's jump straight into it. And the first thing you're going to need to do is head over to an internet browser, and you'll just need to come over to your WordPress dashboard. So once you're inside of your website's dashboard, we just need to head over in this left-hand panel to plugins, and in the top left-hand corner here, select add new plugin. And then in this search box, we're just going to type in redirect 301 and hit enter. Now there's a bunch of different plugins you can use here. The one I like to use is this top one here, this 301 redirects. I'm going to go ahead and install that now. And once that's finished installing, we can just press activate. So once you've activated that plugin, you'll be able to find it in the left-hand panel here, inside of settings, and then come over to 301 redirects. You might get this advertisement pop up about the pro version. We can just close out of this. And then if we scroll down here, this is how we create the 301 redirect. So this first field is the page that we're going to be redirecting from. Now notice at the top here, you don't need to include the whole URL. You just need to type in the text after the last /. So for example, let me come over to my website, and let's say that I wanted to create a redirect from this page here, this about page, over to the Contact Us page. Now, I don't need to include all of the URL up here because it already includes this for us. So all I need is this about text here, so I'm going to copy that, come back over to 301 redirects, and then we're just going to either copy or type about inside of here. And then the next field is where we are going to redirect to. So for this field, you'll have to include the full URL. So if I wanted to redirect this to the contact page, for instance, then I just go ahead and copy all of this up here, come back over to 301 redirects, and then just paste that inside of here. Now, you can also change this drop down to page, and then that way we can just select a page that we want this to redirect to. Of course, that only works if we're redirecting to a page that's on our own website. If you're redirecting to another website, then obviously you'll need to use custom. And once you've finished with your redirect, we're just going to go ahead and hit save. And now that redirect has been created. So if I just click at this about page here, you can see that that now redirects me over to the contact page. Now, this is a nice and simple way to create quick redirects. However, it does involve you having to add a plugin to your website. And if you want to keep your website minimal and you don't want all the bloatware on your server and on your website, then in this next method, I'm going to show you how to create the redirect manually. So to do this, what you need to do is head over to your web hosting cPanel. Now, every website has a cPanel. You just need to log into your web hosting account and come over to the cPanel here. Should look something similar to this, but the feature that we're trying to access in here is File Manager. So you could always connect to this via a FTP client if you didn't have cPanel. Otherwise, just simply click on File Manager. Once we're inside of here, we need to come over to public_HTML. And then inside of here, you should have a file called .htaccess. So I'm just going to select this file and come over to Edit. Click on Edit. So once you're inside of this htaccess file, you'll see a bunch of text already inside of here. And we just need to come down to under this last rewrite rule here. And then just press Enter on your keyboard. So just above this if module, and what we're going to type in here is redirect space 301 space /, and then the name of the page that you're trying to redirect from. So for me, it's my about page. So I'm just going to type in about, followed by a / space, and then the URL of where we're trying to redirect to. So let's say I'm trying to redirect to my contact page. I'm just going to copy all of this URL here. Come back over to htaccess and paste that inside of him, and then you can go ahead and press Save Changes. So for this first part, you don't need the entire URL of your website just like before. We only need to include the actual /, the page name /, and just make sure for the second part you include the URL, whether that be your website or someone else's website. And it's literally as straightforward as that. That's how you create 301 redirects inside of WordPress. If this video did help you, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time.